අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ දැන් දේශපාලන විසඳුම් දීලා උතුරත් දියුණු කරන්න ඉන්නේ විශේෂයෙන් මම හිතන්නේ උතුරට හොඳ ආර්ථිකයක් තියෙනවා. When you have renewable energy and you are going to have green hydrogen, we made there, the north will certainly have a very strong economy in the coming decade. විශේෂයෙන්ම ව්‍යවස්ථාදායක සභාව ගැන ඇහුවේ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. දැන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ පොලිස්පතිවරයෙකුත් නැහැ. ඒ වගේම විනිශ්චයකාරවරුත් නැහැ. ඉතින් මම දන්නේ කොහොමද යුක්තිය පසඳන්නේ කියලා. පොලිසියටත් වැඩ කරන්න බෑ, උසාවියටත් වැඩ කරන්න බෑ. මෙහෙම විශේෂයෙන්ම ව්‍යවස්ථාදායක සභාවේ සමහර සමාජිකයෝ මේ වැඩ කටයුතු කඩාකප්පල් කරන්න කියලා ඇතුලෙන් ගෙනියනවා නම් අපිට මේ ක්‍රමයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා. ඊළඟ සැරෙත් මේක ඒකයි මම අපි එන සතිය වෙනකොට බාර දෙනවා මේ කොමිසම ගැන විභාග කරන්න කියලා වෙනම තේරුම්කාරක සභාවක් අපි පත් කරන්න යනවා. නැත්තම් මේ රටේ අද පොලිසියටත් පත් කරන්න බෑ, උසාවියටත් පත් කරන්න බෑ. අපි බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ මොකක්ද උනේ මේ විනිශ්චයකාරතුමා පත් කරන්න කියද්දි ඒ අයට මට දැන් ලිපිය ලිව්ව කතානායකතුමා තීරණයක් ගන්න බැහැලු. එක පැත්තකින් 3ක් බෙදිලා අනිත් පැත්තෙන් 3ක් බෙදිලා දෙන්නේ ඡන්දය දීමෙන් වැළකීලා එක්කෙනෙක්ව පත් කළත් නැහැ. ඉතින් අපි කොහොමද ආණ්ඩුව ගෙනියන්නේ?
ඔබතුමා කිව්වා මේ ආණ්ඩු ක්‍රම සභාව පත් කිරීමේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා එක්කෙනෙක් පත් කළා නැහැ කියලා. ගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමා ධර්මලිංගම් සිද්ධාර්ථන් මන්ත්‍රීතුමාගේ නම යෝජනා කරලා තියෙනවා. කතානායකතුමා ඒ පත්වීම කරලා නැහනේ.
කතානායකතුමාගේ වරද්දක් නෙමෙයි. මෙතන විසඳා ගන්න තියෙන එකක්.
ඔබතුමා නිකන් අපේ පැත්තටනේ බ්ලේම් එක දාන්නේ. අපි නමක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ පත් කරා නම්
විපක්ෂනේ. නෑ ඔබතුමාට බයින්නේ නෑ. මොකද දැන් ඔබතුමාලට මේ ආර්ථික උපදෙස් දෙන්නේ නාලක ගොඩේ වන්නේ.
I was not here. I was in the business committee. Soon as I heard that you had made some queries, I came here to provide a reply, but I need to know what's the issue, please?
I said, I don't know. You should know better. You are a member. Why the small party representative is not on the Constitutional Council? From what was told to me, was that there's a dispute between the smaller parties as to who should be the representative. I said, I have no objection to Mr. Siddhartha.
As far as I'm concerned, the speaker had made a query from the TNA as to who their consensus person is.
Yeah.
That is Honorable Siddharthan.
Yes.
And we are also of the opinion that Honorable Siddharthan has to be appointed.
Yeah.
But the speaker has had a problem in coming to a decision. It's nothing at all to do with the opposition, the SJB or the SJB
I'm
alliance.
not talking about
I'm just trying to clarify. I'm just trying to clarify to you.
Yeah.
So I think this is a matter you should get clarified from the Honorable Speaker.
Like you, we also the view it should be held, but apparently there is a problem between these different groups. I think Honorable Siddharthan is there, he can tell you, within your own ranks, not the SJB, beyond that, there are issues. So there are nothing that I can do on it. If I had the power, I'll appoint Mr. Siddharthan. But Honorable Member.
Honorable President, I'm sure Honorable Siddharthan is here on the floor of the House. Yeah. Similar to you, if I also had the power, I would also appoint Honorable Siddharthan. But we are not empowered to do that.
But the problem is, you all recognize Professor GLP as a party. So moment you recognize them as a party, then they can also make, that group also make a claim. They are not a party. Ask the former president.
Honorable President.
So you all went and recognized this. They shouldn't have had front row seats. They should have been behind that. You gave them front row seats. You all are working. You all now have a agreement also to contest together. I have no problems on that. But the whole thing arose. If you didn't give them front row seats, Honorable Siddharthan would be in the Constitutional Council. Now what can I do?
The opposition parties are not given the responsibility of allocating seats. We don't do that. That is not our job. And recognition of parties and their separate identities, that's the prerogative of the Speaker, yes, not the opposition leader.
I thought you all had agreed. I'm sorry that you all had not agreed. Then you agreed with the former president. We can all ask that they shouldn't be given front row seats. You don't agree, we don't agree. Why should we give them front row seats? Then Honorable Siddhartha, he also agreed they should be given front row seats. So it's recorded here that both sides have agreed that they can't be given front row seats. So a copy of this can be given to the Speaker tomorrow.
It's the prerogative of the Speaker. Speaker is bestowed with the responsibility of recognizing political parties.
So tell us whether you are for or against it, that's all we want to know.
Whether we are in the front, whether we are in the back, or whether we are in the middle, those are all decided by the people of the country. People's sovereignty. So let's go for elections. And then the people will decide whether we are on the front or the middle or the back or wherever, whether we are in the government or whether we are in the opposition.
These were the group that were elected on the coattails or the satake of the former president. Without that, they wouldn't have been elected. Now they are part of the SLPP. Now they have come here. So it's not a question of elections. Then they should come back here. Otherwise, resign and say we are going for elections. Now,
if you are asking these who contested from the Satake should resign, what should the SJBs who crossed the floor and joined you, should they resign?
No,
please answer that.
Yes, so let me answer that.
Okay.
They crossed over and now you have sacked them and you have filed action. So if the court says that they have been lawfully sacked, then they have to resign. Their seat is vacant. But on the other hand, if the court says it had not been lawfully sacked and you all are still members of the UNP, then you have to come and join me.